Welcome everybody to Twitch Wednesdays. Now on Wednesday, I always mess up. Twitch Tuesdays now on Wednesday. Now on YouTube. No. I even had it as the title and I still messed it up. My name's Nat. That is Dylan. That is Danny Cost, like Lost, and we are here. We're gonna be talking about some stuff. I'm not excited about it because I know what we're gonna be talking about. And you know what, Dylan? Why don't you lead the charge?
No, I don't want to leap in just yet. I want to make sure we're giving some time for the viewers to roll in. So we're just going to banter for a little bit right now.
Yeah, let's banter. How are we doing in our fantasy league?
Let's check. Let's do a fantasy league update. Let's just start it up.
So Horizon Zero Dawn came out. Yeah, let's banter. Shit, I forgot to mute YouTube.
Oh, Nat.
I
was about to say, I was about to say until it officially drops, the scores are just
but there's a big kerfuffle about Horizon Forbidden West and how people are mad that it got an 89, which I say, are you fucking stupid? Okay, so the reason they're mad is because it's not a 90, and there's this whole like console wars thing.
Yeah,
and as someone who's been a PlayStation guy most of my life, and also someone who has the game on my fantasy team, who's invested in this game being good.
Yeah,
89 is a fantastic score.
89 is wonderful. Yeah,
especially when you consider Horizon Zero Dawn was like an 86.
Yeah, I was about to say, and honestly, 86. Like I can see the arguments for 86. Like I loved the first Horizon, but I could see the arguments on it being not like a perfect game or not being like a blowout. Like. Yeah, the animations with people and eyes are like a little stiff. The overall world story is great, but if you ask me, like, tell me about the little intricate stories along the way, I'm like, I don't know. It was like, give me an artificial reason to go hunting. Like, but the gameplay was so good.
Yeah, I wasn't. So I think 86 is perfect for it.
I agree. I think like just under like honestly, if this one does world building stories just enough, 90 feels fine. I probably wouldn't push it past that.
Yeah. So with the first one, I feel like it was like definitely a game of the year contender, but it was not game of the year.
No, yeah.
That's why 86 is perfect. With this new one, from what I've heard, it's more or less the same where the gameplay is awesome. There's been some improvements to it, but the story's still that same story. So if you didn't like the story of the first one, you're going to feel the same way about this one.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't wait for it to drop. I'm still playing Sifu. I'm still trying to beat Sean. I haven't yet, but I'm getting there.
You still haven't beat Sean? That guy is still tormenting you?
So I haven't been playing it too much.
Yeah.
Since last week's episode, I think I've only fought Sean once, but I've gone back to the level previous, and I've beaten it with just dying twice. So I'm like age 22. So I'm definitely getting better at the game. I'm definitely knowing how to dodge and stuff. And it takes practice to be a master martial artist.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, nobody's a master overnight.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what? If I can speak just a second on games these coming weeks. So I just paid off my pre-order of Horizon and Elden Ring. I'm gonna go pick it up Friday, but this weekend I'm gonna be at my mother-in-law's house because it's Hannah's birthday and my mother-in-law's birthday are pretty close together, so we just go over to the farm for the weekend. And I get back Monday, and then I go back to work on like Tuesday. Actually, I go back to work on some days on Monday because Elden Ring comes out next week. So I almost don't even want to start Horizon. I feel like I'm not going to beat it before Elden Ring drops. And then if I'm 2/3 of the way in and I haven't beat it, it's just going to be like I'm never going to finish it.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, I'm probably not going to play Horizon at launch just because I have a lot going on. And
I'm buying it at launch because I'm a shill and I should just wait for it to go on sale if I'm not going to buy it right away. But too late for that. Like
I'm probably going to buy it just before it goes on sale while it's still full price. That's how it always works for me.
Every time.
But yeah, Danny, what are your thoughts on Horizon?
I don't know what you're talking about. Sports ball.
So what do you think about?
Is this an original game? Is this a part 2 or a first one? I don't even know.
This is the number 2 of it. This is a sequel.
You would have known that if you've
a sequel.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so if you can't give us any intakes on Horizon Forbidden West, tell us about what you think about Bring Me the Horizon from start to finish, where they are now.
Oh, they're completely different. They
yeah.
The TikTok band.
Sure. But do you
never? It went from Suicide Season to Die for You with like electronic beats.
Yeah,
but,
like it's.
But I didn't like. I thought ammo was pretty good. I didn't think it was that bad.
I can't say that I've listened too much into their most recent stuff.
It's more like electronic-y. They're
right.
It's
more.
Linkin Park turned into later on their years.
Yeah, it's like industrial techno almost, right? Mm-hmm. Like it's got a little bit of that taste to it. But credit where credit's due. Oli Sykes has managed to stay relevant in all the times of its peaks. Like whenever it was core and like screamcore and stuff like that, like Suicide Season was like wonderful for that. And then Semi-Temporal, whenever people were like starting to dial it up to be a little bit more seriously, I still think it's their best album.
I have that album still in my car.
Yeah, that album's fantastic.
But I mean, it didn't help that Oli was losing his voice.
Right, so like he couldn't scream the same way anymore because he blew his vocals out. Yeah. So that's our Bring Me the Horizon review. Very unpredictable. I thought Kelsey was supposed to be on to talk about Peacemaker.
I don't know. She doesn't say in advance whether she's going to be on or not. I really want to talk about Peacemaker. Danny, have you seen Peacemaker?
Yes, I have. I've seen every episode.
Okay, what do you think?
About in general?
Show. Yeah, just in general.
Wide stroke.
Well, it's a big surprise because I didn't really know anything about Peacemaker.
Yeah, no one
in Suicide Squad, he wasn't even like my favorite character in that movie. But I like that he has an actual. He's not just a one-dimensional character.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I'm going to try not to spoil too much because I don't think we need to. But I think that John Cena is so underrated as an actor. Like he finally, so since the Marine days, he's grown so much where he's discovered that he's a comedic actor where he's at his best when he's being funny. But I think this show really showcases how much depth he has, like as an emotional actor. Like there's been scenes in the show that have made me almost tear up. Like it's just so good. It's a mix of like comedy and drama that very few shows can achieve. Yeah, I mean, I love it. I love the entire show. I love the cast and everything. It's been fantastic.
And it's been renewed for a second season.
Yes, I was just gonna bring that up. Yeah, it's been renewed for a second season. I really thought this was gonna be a one-off. I thought it was gonna be like just
a limited series.
Yeah, I think it's strange having not watched any episodes that they got to prefer a second season for that exact reason. Like I thought it was like this felt like something that was gonna be a one-off. My cat's destroying something. Oh, she's in the basement. She's going.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But it's one of those openings you can't skip.
No, you can't. Oh, so the opening is so good for so many reasons. Obviously it's a banger of a song and it gets you hyped for the episode. But like, I think it was last episode or the episode before where the tone was just so somber and sad.
Yeah.
When that song came on, it just felt so out of place. And it was perfect because it was so unsettling, and I think that was super on purpose. What's going on, Dylan?
Oh, I thought Hannah was going to come bursting in and complain about
it. I know what you're talking about because it kind of set up something that we saw flashes of before.
Yeah.
And then it went into that part of it.
Yeah, just the juxtaposition between the serious tone of a certain episode and that song. It was just it was so unsettling for the best. In the best way.
I wish Kelsey was here to talk about her favorite character, Vigilante.
Vigilante's so fucking good. He's easily. Yeah. I would say easily because I love the entire cast, but I think he's my favorite part of the show. And that's saying a lot because Peacemaker was my favorite part of the Suicide Squad. So the fact that they brought in this character that no one cares about, even on the show, no one cares about him. He delivers on so many fronts.
It's kind of like Deadpool humor, but without the fourth wall breaking.
Yeah, it's like Deadpool if Deadpool was completely unaware of who he was.
Just an oblivious Deadpool. Like he's just like unaware of anything.
I think in a way it's like kind of like the anti-Deadpool because Deadpool is like super aware of everything.
Yeah. It's like the annoying Deadpool.
Yeah.
So with Peacemaker, how close does the humor still feel to like the Suicide Squad? Does it feel like very true to home, or do you feel like that it's
so? I don't. It's hard to answer that because I really love the humor in the Suicide Squad. I know you don't, but I would say it's very much James Gunn's style of humor.
Yeah,
where like 70% of the jokes land and like 30% of them don't. but you get them in rapid succession. Like there's so many jokes thrown at you. So I mean, some of them are gonna hit, and some of them are not. Yeah, I would say it's pretty close to the Suicide Squad.
Okay.
If you don't like James Gunn humor, you're probably not gonna.
I'm like fine with like James Gunn humor. It's just I think sometimes it needs to be wrinkled in a little bit. Like it's the opposite. With like James Gunn humor in like Guardians versus James Gunn humor in like the Suicide Squad. It feels like the Suicide Squad. It's like him all the way up to 100, right? And like honestly, I kind of like him dialed down to like 75 or so. I think having to make him work within a little bit of a confines makes it a little bit more tighter, and it feels less. It feels less juvenile to a point where even I don't really find it funny, because juvenile humor I'm fine with, but it's up to a point, and then it's like it's 75%. I've realized it's right around there.
I would definitely say it's not as juvenile as the Suicide Squad, and I don't know how convinced I am that statement I just said, but it's like I don't know. I feel like it's more closer to the Guardians movie than Suicide Squad, just because it's not as absurd, but it does have the same tone. But I think there's a good mix of the seriousness.
And of course, it's not a James Gunn movie without a little sidekick. Eagly is one of the best characters too.
Hey, we got rockin' movies with what's up, Tyler? How's it going?
Ask Tyler about the Bring Me the Horizon.
Tyler, what's your thoughts on Bring Me the Horizon from where they started to where they're at now? Let us know in comments. But Peacemaker aside, because I can't contribute too much. I haven't watched the show. Peacemaker aside, I want to touch on some drama going on in the Schmodown one. I feel like we're professionals. I feel like if anybody can handle this drama and objectively give, honest and fair opinions on it, it's us. And it's content farming. So I think I want to touch on it. Can we get a Schmodown drama banner below, just so everybody knows what we're talking about?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I know where this is going. I know where it's going.
I mean, you should. It's pretty like.
Yep, I knew it.
We've been talking about it for days. Like it's been going on. This has been going on for a while now.
Did it pull it up?
I want to go ahead and get into some really spicy drama, and can we just get the share screen up, Nat? Can we get the Brandon Hanna?
Oh God.
Brandon Hanna comes on, and I just want to watch this clip I'm going to watch most of it. Let me unmute him real quick. Okay. First of all, that handsome hair, that little bastard.
I wanted to make this video and tell you all that I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of losing my friends. I'm tired of losing my matches. I did win $1 that one time playing the lottery, but that's not the point. The point is, I'm
Eric Zipper. He's Eric Zipper now. So
don't even.
I want to hit it. He's all right. So we find out spoilers. We find out he calls Coy, and he has this what looks to be a sex mask. This is a mask you wear at an orgy.
That's from Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah. So that's definitely
that's an orgy mask. I've seen.
That's an orgy.
I have that somewhere.
And this is who he is now. This is Brandon Hanna. Now Brandon
the Green Hornet.
Brandon the Hornet Hanna, which I have already leapt to the Hitman group and demanded it be named Hanna's Hornets. Possibly Hanna's Horny Hornets. Possibly Ouch Daddy, Don't Sting Me. The group. Any of those would suffice. But here's my thing with Brandon Hanna's character, right? So we've gone from a pure Hitman villain to Brandon goes to the orgies with Buffet Hornet. And the start of his character, he's talking about burning bridges with friends. He's tired of losing. He has almost this sense of like pity me because I've been suffering, but from my own like struggles. And that's Eric Zipper's bit through and through. I know. I'm Eric Zipper's only fan. Am I wrong? Does it feel very Zippery? Tell me. Okay, now that I've given you that context, let me go right back to here, and I want you to pretend if this is Eric Zipper. Tell me if this audio doesn't line up.
I just wanted to make this video and tell you all that I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of losing my friends. I'm tired of losing my matches. I I did win $1 that one time playing the lottery, but that's not the point. The point is, I'm ready to make a change.
Does it sound like Zipper? Am I crazy?
I'm hearing you.
Crazy. Am I crazy? Let me know. Let me know. Like you're good. You know, I said I come here for honest and constructive opinions. Is this Zipper now?
Now we all know that to me, all white dudes sound and look the same.
It's true.
But in this particular case, I don't really see it. I see where you're coming from with the whole like changing and everything. But when Eric Zipper did that, he turned heel, and this is the other way. And Eric Zipper never committed to being a mass superhero. Mm-hmm. He wears a lot of superhero.
Okay, I'm not saying the Hornet, the mass stuff is Zipper. I'm saying just the person, the core, the shift in personality, right? Like he's taking on. Sure, Zipper went heel with that same concept, but Brandon Hanna's going face with the life's hard. I'm tired of losing, but I want more storyline. My friends hate me, which is a shout out to Zipper, which what Zipper did with Winston. It's the same bit. And
now that you've used that voice, I can kind of see it because it sounds very much like Zipper when you do.
Yeah, I know. I got to put it into a whinier voice to get it into Zipper's mentality. But here's the other thing about it. Who's the last match Brandon Hanna played? Do you remember?
I don't remember anything he did.
Eric the Z-Man Zipper.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, okay.
They actually had a pretty fucking knockout match. It went into overtime by like 6 rounds. I think it was really underrated.
No, I remember. I haven't had Hanna on my fantasy team.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
So
I just want to make a statement that I said in the private chat.
Yeah.
And tell me that's not what happened. The minute that happened, it all went downhill.
Yeah. So who did the Hitman pick a battle with that he shouldn't have, Danny?
2-time winning champions.
2-time.
Call to action. 2 times.
Here's what happened. Hitman wanted to turn heel. He turned against Call to Action. Went on a losing streak. Burned and crashed ever since. We went face. And then several years later, he said, I get it. I'm going to follow what they did.
Yeah.
I'm going face.
He's trying to copy off our success.
Right. Well, copy your success, Danny. Me and Nat are officially certain point of view members.
Oh, yeah.
We sorted that out.
Yeah.
Time winners,
we knew that.
We winners.
We knew that.
Winners. That will be a bit in the near future. Stay tuned, everybody. But
I know you're Brian's 2 favorite members.
We are. Motherfucking Brian. I'm gonna get that, man. But we're not here for that. Don't get me wild, Danny. Don't get me wild. That's that toxic Leo drama. It's that toxic Leo behavior coming out again. So Brandon Hanna, Stu and Shift. We don't have his group renamed. We don't all have Orgy Mask right now to support solidarity. And I really, you know what I'm most mad about this? Is that this clip right here, hold on, the very end, I'm going to share it again. I need you to pull this back up. This part right around here.
It's time to be good. It's Hornet time.
I'm so mad I don't have good audio video editing skills because I want to ruin that clip. I want to put all sorts of filthy things into that clip. I want it to be like, hold on, right around here. Good.
It's Hornet.
I just want to stop and make it horny time, and then I want it to show like a whole bunch of stuff, or it's morphin time, and immediately I want to meme it. I want to meme it so hard. I just want to take it and go into a crazy pop culture direction.
So I'm still not trying to. Is he the Green Hornet now?
No, he's not the Hornet.
He's the Black Hornet based on his mask.
Well, he's not the Black Hornet. You can't go by Black Hornet. That's just not.
Right, but then Hanna realized that was racially inappropriate, and now he just goes by the Hornet.
Oh, see, he's the person of color.
No, Danny, he's just the Hornet. Just get with the picture, all right?
Yeah, Danny.
I have so many thoughts. When I saw the headline that Brandon Hanna was the Hornet, I was like, oh, that can't be right. Like, I feel like Hornet would be so easy to make jokes with. And then I watched the video, and he made the jokes himself. Like, he's on the Quirky Mercs. That's just I don't even know how to feel about that.
Real talk, I actually do love him on the Quirky Marks, though.
Yeah, I mean,
I think him and Coy have an energy that like makes sense for the direction Brandon Hanna's trying to go for. All jokes aside,
I think Brandon Hanna is so like naturally funny and naturally likable that he would make a good baby face. But something about this gimmick, I feel like he's hiding something. I feel like he's some dark secrets in the closet.
He's hiding that he's taking all of his bits from Zipper and hoping that nobody notices because Zipper only has one fan. But jokes on Hanna, I tuned into Facebook and Twitter today, and if anybody knows Zipper's bits, it's this guy.
Okay,
it's his only fan.
That's. I mean, yeah. we've definitely seen a version of this done before.
Yeah, but it's Schmodown. We've seen all versions of all things done so far.
Yeah. I like it though. I mean, I'm a fan.
No, I'm happy for him. I'm eager to see how that plays out. I hope he gets some W's. Because I like seeing Hanna.
I really hope he gets some W's. I hope he dominates this season. I will say that I feel bad for my boy Jesse Swift, who was just cast aside of action. Yeah, very sad about that. But happy for Brandon Hanna.
Yeah. Yeah. So congrats, Brandon Hanna. Welcome to the Quirky Marks.
I think this was about your knowing Zipper's bits.
That's like weird brag. John, do you not brag about being a gigantic Eric Zipper fan? Listen, he's the best.
All right, I don't know. This whole thing is ridiculous. But yeah, that's the Schmodown drama we're going to be talking about here.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else going on. So
I don't know any other drama for that.
No. Especially now that I'm just hopping off Twitter, there's not really anything I want to cover. Oh, that's not true. Greg Alba says, "Hey guys, therapy fucking rocks." So I'm gonna go ahead and retweet that because Greg Alba,
he's 100% right. Like I obviously am the mental health expert of the group.
Oh, fuck you,
yeah, I mean I agree with the statement wholeheartedly. I think mental health is just as important as physical health, and more people should go to therapy.
Yeah, healthy body.
Can we make therapy cheaper?
Well, listen, we're trying. Okay, they got to pay us more.
Come on, Dylan. Come on.
Listen, I do my work. I do my work, and I try to make it as successful.
I tried to give you $1 the other day, but you.
I know. And I gave you every bit of therapy I could give you for $1, Danny. I gave you every bit of it. Actually, hold on. How much would $1 translate to? So if my rate's I think you get like 30 seconds with $1.
It was a good 30 seconds.
That isn't right. There's no way that's right. 30 seconds would be no.
30 seconds is $1. So like
that'd be
a minute's $2.
A minute would be $2.
Half an hour is $60.
Hours 120. Yeah, no, that actually tracks. Yeah, you get 30 seconds with $1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my rate.
We get math here on T-Dubs with 3 Asian guys.
Yeah. I was right. See, man, trust your instincts when you've got that background. You just know. But yeah, I mean, Chad, is there anything worth talking about? Like Schmodown drama? All I saw was, that. Frank putting some disrespect on Coy, yeah, on the greatest team of all time. I agree. Brendan Meyer and Bibbs. It's all B's, isn't it? Brendan, Bibbs, Brandon, and then Dimolanta. But
it's just the one person without a B in his name.
Damn it. They were so close to getting that right.
I mean, I guess Coy doesn't have a B either.
Yeah, that's true. ABC. Hey.
What are we talking about? What are we discussing here? Because we're not really saying anything. Does anyone have any topics they want to talk about?
So you're saying that we're talking on a public forum and we're just chirping and actually contributing nothing to the overall general big talk?
Okay, let's not make this a whole commentary on society, all right? That's not where I was going with this.
Okay. I see you.
Yeah.
On a side note, it is...
Wait, how many people are you watching on YouTube?
Have I watched what now?
How many people are watching on YouTube?
On YouTube? We've got one watcher. And then,
right.
Well, to be fair, we're cutting against the Cinefanatics and Dwayne over at Berkmaid. It's his pre-birthday stream.
Oh.
So, I mean, that's like all of the same people that would come to our show.
Yeah. I mean, we got more than half of Dwayne's viewers right now. So I'd say that's...
Well, one drops while I talked about it. Actually, it was at 4 to 5, and now we went down to 3, and Dwayne's actually at 7. So
really, I see 4 on our screen.
Do you? Yeah. Maybe we should just watch Dwayne's stream and see what he's doing.
We're really doing this again, this whole bit.
Here we go again.
I want to see what's going on with Dwayne. Dwayne recently said that he's going to do a Twitter purge. I hope I make it through it, but I might not.
But what does that mean? Does he just unfollows people?
Yeah, he just goes through and just sees who's contributing and who he likes and who.
Well, he doesn't. He doesn't follow me right now, so we're all good.
Well, then you're gone. That's it. You're not making it anyway.
And because they had never had it before, and it was. That's how I ended up with this tattoo on my shoulder.
Oh, word.
This is so fucking stupid. This whole bit has never worked for us.
I still can't wait. There's 3 people on Twitch watching.
A tattoo on my shoulders from a drunk night in the barracks.
I don't have my pronouns set on here. Look at that. Welcome, Orange.
Pronouns on Twitch?
Hey, thank you. I appreciate the host on CTUA.
Yeah, we're hosting.
We're not really hosting. We're just like.
No, I mean unofficially.
Nightmare right now.
This is a very unofficial host.
1 second.
I'll say, here's the thing about, what? Dwayne is like an insane worker, right?
Yeah.
This guy does everything. Real Renaissance.
A mind of its own. It never does what I want it to.
I agree.
Yeah, same.
I have that problem.
Yeah, I felt that. Ben says, hey guys, drops the 100 cheers. 300 cheers.
300 cheers.
Wow.
Thank you
so much, Ben.
Thank you, Ben.
Even hair gel can't tame my hair.
Where's all the money we're bringing and going? Like, we've been bringing up some...
Jake's spending it. He's spending all of our money.
He's spending on bowling right now as you speak.
Yeah, I know. He's bowling with
Hambone.
Yeah, Hambone and Brandy. Yeah. Well, my computer said the stream just shit. So,
all right.
You know what? It's fine because I still owe Jake $500 for the Airbnb. He's never asked for it, so we're square. We're square.
Yeah, we'll be all right. Yeah, we'll call you. This is a very unprepared stream. Ben, what do you want us to talk about?
Can we talk about this? Why don't we talk about the Super Bowl trailers?
I actually didn't watch the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl trailers. Oh, fuck.
The movie trailers. You guys are dumb.
Okay.
So you haven't seen any of the trailers, Dylan?
No, I've actually seen none of the trailers.
How about the movie trailers?
Oh, sorry, trailer. Yeah, no, I saw the strange one. Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, so actually we do have to talk about that. That's
We do.
Danny, God bless you, saving the day. We were just gonna say, and then
like the Kanye commercial.
Yeah. I didn't see that commercial, so
nope. Please don't tweet that at Jake. I've already spent it, so.
It's just a bit, John. Don't worry.
Strange 2 trailer was fire and gives us 200 bits. So thank you so much. That's 500 bits in total.
Thanks for the biddies.
No, we've got to talk about the trailer. We can't show it.
No, we can't.
We can't because that'll get us.
Flagged. I mean, if we get DMCA on Twitch, that's fine. But like, we're on YouTube now, and
YouTube, we'll get in trouble for that. Even though we're the only ones that promote this channel. Megs will get mad. Megs would be pissed.
Megs would be so mad.
She'd be like, "Why the fuck did you ruin my channel?"
We're gonna see the real Megs just go out.
Yeah. All right. So put on the Mansions of Madness trailer. Spoiler talk. Well, just I guess talk because we don't have any spoilers really.
We only know some spoilers. What?
No, there's a lot of theory stuff, but nothing super confirmed. I don't believe it till I see it on screen.
I mean, we've heard it.
We heard it.
We've heard the voice.
We have an idea who's going to be on the team.
So, let's get into this.
Let's get into it.
Holy shit! That's a lot of stuff going on in the movie I wasn't expecting.
I mean, I feel like I was expecting a lot, but so the fact that they showed this much leads me to believe that there's so much more that they're not showing.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, I think it's nuts. And the speculative stuff that we've been hearing, that possible spoilers, like it's the Illuminati waiting at the end of that, and then there's like different, like the craziest things I've read on there so far was that there's going to be a Tom Cruise version of Iron Man. That's an alternate universe one. That we'll get, Professor X in there.
Dr. Doom, I heard.
If we get Doom, if that's how they introduce Doom.
No, I don't think we're getting Doom. I
don't think we'd get Doom that way. But
I don't know. I'm just saying that some of the wild theories that I've heard.
Yeah. I was about to say, like at this point, like it's through the roof.
They said the Inhumans guy was going to show up.
Yeah, the Inhumans guy I've heard.
But nobody watched that show, so.
Honestly, that's the one that I believe the least, even if it makes the most sense within the MCU, like as a comic universe, because Black Bolt's always been a part of like the Illuminati as far as that stuff goes. But he's not a character. He's not a real character in the MCU as far as the MCU is concerned. So that'd be so strange for it to be like, here's this mute guy that just blow people away.
I will not sit here and stand by with this Black Bolt slander. All right, Black Bolt is a fucking badass character who deserves to be in the MCU. I think that I didn't watch the show. Obviously, no one did. But
nobody did. The comics is fantastic.
That show is such a disappointment because the Inhumans are so fucking interesting, and I really hope they have
Inhumans. They're just worse X-Men. Get them out of here. They're bad. That's what you're gonna hear from me.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
I don't know nothing about the Inhumans.
They're okay. To be fair, they are objectively just.
They just seem like X-Men like.
Yeah, it's very X-Men-y. I won't lie. So here's the big distinction, right? X-Men are born as like mutants and stuff like that. The origins shift pretty often, but typically it's just a genetic formation that gives them powers, right? Like they're just born and they just happen to be that. So Inhumans has like a royal legacy, has like these like people who like old school aliens came in and tampered with like people's genetics and like they like genetically made.
So they're the Eternals.
No.
No. Well, yes, but not. No, they're not robots. These are actual people. Like these are humans. But there's like a whole thing with them as well, is that they have like rituals to kind of maintain how to instead of mutants just constantly being born or not born, Inhumans had, at least in comic lore, they had like this like gas agent that would like awaken these dormant things in people, and it would just like waken their mutant gene, but it's the Inhuman gene.
Yeah. To be fair, like I get where the narrative that it's X-Men Light is coming from, because the reason they were pushed so hard was because Marvel didn't have the rights to the X-Men, so they did push them a lot in the comics. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, but I do find them really interesting. I think Black Bolt is probably one of the strongest characters in the Marvel universe. Mm-hmm. So like I'm very interested to see him on screen. Like I think his whole gimmick is so fascinating, where he can't talk because his voice is too powerful.
Because he'll literally kill somebody if he talks.
Yeah,
like they would just be like, they would shed their skin if they didn't have
whispers. He'll kill someone.
Yeah,
like that's how strong he is. Mm-hmm. But I think there's a lot that they can do there, because technically Kamala Khan is an Inhuman, and I think that could. I hope that they keep her as Inhuman in the movies, but I don't think they're going to. I think they want to stay away from Inhumans as much as they possibly can.
I think that'll be I think we'll find. Listen, I think we're going to find out real quick with Strange if they're going to push the Inhumans as a narrative in the MCU moving forward. Because if it's Black Bolt, then we're going to get Inhumans moving down the road. Now I put good money that Kamala is going to be is an Inhuman. But if Black Bolt's not in that movie, if there's not a hint of Inhumans in that movie, I don't think they're touching it. I think they're going to sit there and be like, nope, we just bought all these X-Men. Why the fuck would we talk about the Inhumans? They're gonna keep on moving, which kind of sucks because the Inhumans do have some really cool lore. They have some really fun characters. It's the same as X-Men does, and again, I can't wait to see what MCU does with X-Men. But at the same time, we've gotten so much X-Men media over the years that I would like to see a difference in lore and characters that Inhumans explores that mutant like X-Men typically doesn't.
Yeah, I agree. I think we've definitely seen a lot of X-Men.
Yeah,
we haven't seen them as part of a huge universe as the MCU, which is where I am very excited for it. And let's get into some spoiler talk for the trailer.
So wait, so Professor X, this Professor X is a variant. It's not the same one in Logan.
Allegedly, I don't know. Everybody keeps saying they're using his voice, but yeah, and that's going to be.
But it might be. Isn't it maybe a different Professor X, Charles, from a different universe?
Yeah, I would figure it because I mean, hell, he died. Like Xavier dies in the original Foxverse, so it would have to be some strange off the wall, like new multiverse for mutants.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think it might be the Xavier from the X-Men universe.
Do you think we're getting like straight Fox, like the Fox references and everything like that?
Yes, and the reason for that is I really hope that when we get an actual Xavier from the MCU universe, I hope it's not Patrick Stewart because he's already getting up there in age. I don't think he can play the role forever. I think this would be a fun little cameo if it was the original Professor X from the Fox universe, and just have it happen before the events of Logan.
Yeah, I think that would be interesting, but it's almost too great in scope for what the Illuminati would be doing.
You're right.
That doesn't. It just wouldn't make sense. I think that it's way too big to keep him contained in this little bubble.
Although I've seen some theories that so what's the only announced X-Men project so far? It's X-Men 97, the animated series.
Yeah.
Animated show.
So there's been some theories that this is the
97 versus being
exactly
from
the animated series.
Yeah. Honestly, I love it. If it's 97 lore transplanted into the MCU, like they just take it and run that line timeline wise right into MCU.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck me up, dude. That is a good time.
Is he gonna have the floating chair? That's what I want.
I mean, you have to, right?
Yeah, you kind of have to at that point, right?
So, who else do you think is going to make up this team?
The Tom Cruise Iron Man one is so absolutely batshit insane. I believe it. Like at this point.
Yeah, if Tom Cruise happens, I don't think they're going to make him a substantial character. I think it's going to be like kind of like a one-off.
I think it would have to be a one-off that they resolve in the movie. Like this Illuminati isn't. It's not going to. I don't think they want to set up to have like another. Like Kang, like party looming in the background for this verse. I think if it's really big actor, right? Like Tom Cruise, something like that. If you create like a real star-studded cast with that, I don't think they do that this early, knowing that it would be years before they feel like they're going to be really effectively using it. Because at most, you already have Kang going on from like the TV shows, and that's like the looming Thanos of this arc. But I don't expect this to be an Infinity War length arc. I expect this to be much shorter and concise with Kang's. And I think Kang and the Illuminati would be really great to like play off each other in some way. So maybe actually, I'm talking myself into it now because with the Illuminati interacting with Kang and that stuff, I think you could do a lot to make Kang appear in these movies because obviously he's making an appearance in Ant-Man. So I think you could do something to tease here, show Illuminati, show all this extraverse stuff that's going on. And you're already expanding with Eternals and somewhere have a cross point with all the multiverses having something going on. Honestly, at this point, I'm waiting for Tournament of Champions movie to come out, where it just becomes the old school classic. Here's everybody. Everybody's gonna fight.
Secret Wars.
Yeah. Well, Secret Wars could do that, but it's a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait. So since we're talking about Kang, and we have a Fantastic Four movie.
I was going to bring that up, Danny. I was getting to that.
All right, Dan, go ahead.
No, Danny beats you. Danny. All right, so Danny, what's your take?
I was in the middle of talking. You just cut me off. What'd
you take, Danny? This is your time.
Are we getting because Franklin Richards, Mr. Reed Richards? I mean,
Reed Richards. Yeah. I think so. So there's a theory that on the shot of him facing the Illuminati, the one to the left, the most left, far left. He does have like a little white patch. It looks like, so it could be a 4 there, and it's, in all likelihood, it could be Reed Richards. I mean, who else would it be? If you have Reed Richards, you have to have him in the Illuminati. I mean, if you have the Illuminati, you have to have Reed Richards in that because he is in Marvel canon one of the smartest minds in the entire universe. So I think that's definitely a given. I would honestly be shocked if he wasn't in this movie. Yeah,
I think it's what's wild. My my barometer for excitement for this movie has gone sky high after seeing this trailer. Like,
Yeah.
this was a trailer where it's like, we're going to win over people who don't even know what's going on. And for all the random fucking Marvel geeks who know anything about these concepts, lose your shit. Like, the fact that I was just like, are they doing fucking Illuminati in this trailer? What? I didn't think we were doing this movie. All right. Like, I thought we were going to just be like Mordo and Shuma, and like, we get a little strange, pun intended, like adding like Wanda, maybe resolve some of like the WandaVision's like loose trailer or loose streams and bring that in with like the Mordo stuff. But you know what this does say to me though? I think it's gonna do the old tried and true Marvel trope where they take the Mordo storyline and then that shit's gonna get beat down in the first 20 or 30 minutes of the movie. I think the buildup where he's supposed to be like hunting other sorcerers and stuff like that, and they're building up to be something a little bit bigger. I think he's gonna get fucked in this movie. I won't lie. I think he's gonna get fucked early too, because they're gonna be like, cool idea, and then he's gonna like. My bet, Strange has influence on like how the world's gonna be splitting apart and doing all this stuff anyway, for sure. But like Mordo, I think is gonna be like the thing that just sets the plot of this movie in order.
You think so?
It's just that. I hope that it's not, because I like Mordo being a bigger bad.
Yeah. I'm not too convinced. I don't think Mordo is going to be the villain of this movie. I believe the original plans was for him to be the villain, but they kind of pushed that aside when they had all this good stuff planned.
Yeah.
But if you watch the trailer and the scene where they fight Mordo and Strange, it looks like it takes place in the same place that the Illuminati was, and I don't think they introduced that early on. I think that's more like
no, that's 2/3 of the way into the movie.
Yeah. So I think they're going to keep Mordo around at least until then.
I hope so. Because I could see where they're just like, yeah, we teased Mordo, but we really didn't have a good follow through, and now we want to do Illuminati because we got Fox and all. Yeah, fuck it, fuck Mordo. He's gonna suffer. Yeah, like I don't know. I hope I'm wrong on that. I hope I am. But God, this is gonna be wild. Wanda looks fucking shit in this movie again, which is everybody loves crazy Wanda. So, on her faces.
And everyone's saying this is going to be like House of M, but the opposite way.
Oh,
this is how she's going to wish. Right. Instead of no more mutants, this is how she's going to bring the X-Men.
Yeah,
there will be Tommy and her kids brought into sucked into the universe.
I love that. If that's how they reverse engineer mutants into it, and especially for the multiverse timeline, she's just one that's just like, nope, reverse House of M.
Deadpool gets sucked in and
if Deadpool pops in this movie, which he won't.
He will. I believe he will. Have you seen the little crystal thing with this reflection in it? Oh my God, Dylan! there's this image from the poster of there's little bits of stuff. There's Captain Carter's shield.
Mm-hmm. I did see Carter's shield, and then what's her face as Miss the Marvel from WandaVision.
I don't remember.
She had.
Oh yeah, you're right. Photon. Right?
Photon, yeah, there we go.
I don't think that's Photon. I think that's gonna be in a multiverse where.
That one was Captain Marvel instead.
The
mom, Monica Rambeau.
Yeah, Rambo. Thank you.
I think she's gonna be Captain Marvel, although it does kind of look like Nova, which I would be so into. But they already have too much in this movie, man.
Yeah, it's I don't know, man. We just got a whole bunch of Spidey men all together, and they did a bunch of shit.
We did. But I mean, they can't keep this up. They gotta space out these.
You know what? I'm like, no. At this point, I'm like, let's just do the next 3 or 4 movies that are just like universe busters. Like this is. Here's the Big Bang. Here's the Big Bang. Here's the Big Bang. All lore, and now we got to work with it for this next set of movies.
We went so long through this pandemic without any Marvel content. Maybe they're just shoveling it all in our face.
Time to toss all the plot lines out into these next 2 or 3 movies: Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and then what's after Strange? What's the next Marvel film for that? I forget what's next on the slate.
Oh God! You know what? You look that up while I look up the Deadpool thing.
Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh my God! Yes.
And that one is going to stay. All right, that one is 90% chance going to stay a very contained story.
Yes.
I think it suffers if you try to expand it too far out, because you got to let Gore do his thing, and you got to let Jane be the new
Destroyer.
Yeah.
my gosh, why can't I find this picture?
And then, good God, after that, we have Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, a movie that I was so looking forward to, but there's so much behind the scenes stuff that's come out.
To be honest, I'm not. That's probably my least anticipated, and I love Black Panther. It's in my top 5 MCU movies.
I think it's still. I think
the
it's
Marvels, and then there's Miss Marvels.
I'm looking forward to the Marvels because of
it's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah,
interesting stuff. This Marvel universe may be doing something.
Here we go. So you see in the reflection, it kind of looks like he's whispering. He has his finger on his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
This is such a fucking stretch. No, I don't see this.
I see it completely. Like, it's clear to me.
I don't see it. I don't.
It's right there.
That's
all right. It's right there.
What's what?
There he's whispering.
Like what's what's the eyes? What's the
the 2 eyes are right there.
The white spots.
So the 2 eyes are the white spots. Okay, I can kind of see it, and I'm telling you, this is a bait. No fucking way Deadpool ends up in this movie.
I could see him still showing up, maybe like at the end credits or something.
I would put money on it. I would put
I think he shows up in the post credits.
At the end of the movie. I could see him.
Yeah, like Venom.
Kind of like how Venom was. Like when Venom.
That's what I just said, Danny.
Yeah,
I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with
you. I liked it when Danny said it. So, all right. I'm not going to say anything about post-credits because post-credits are the Wild West of cinema. But in the movie, absolutely not.
I mean,
I'm not going to be upset if they do it right because Marvel doesn't hurt me anymore, man. But no.
I think it's kind of weird that you're adding caveats. I think post credits is definitely part of the movie. That's where I stand with that.
No, well, my point is in the cinematic storytelling of the story of Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, that Deadpool would not be a player.
Well, no, he's not going to be a player, but he's going to have a cameo.
Even a background, even like a passing over of other universes and seeing Deadpool like look at the camera, even for a split second. I don't even give him that. I don't.
All right. Well, we'll see. I was right about you know who dying. I don't want to go to spoilers because in case you haven't seen it, but you know who dying in
yeah, but I'm not convinced you didn't see that.
And you're like, yeah, there's no way that happened.
I'm not convinced you didn't see that ahead of time.
Well, yeah, I do have a lot of pull in the industry.
But. Right. Well, you don't have to. Other people do, and they're online, and everybody's online talking about stuff with no real reason or education on having an educated opinion on anything.
Okay.
Just
okay.
There's a bunch of echo chambers out there chirping.
What about the Super Bowl commercials?
The what?
So the other Super Bowl commercials we had.
The Moon
Knight trailer.
Yeah, it was just more. It's probably more.
Actually, I didn't see that.
Lord of the Rings.
I remember watching that, but what was new? What was interesting?
Lord of the Rings.
There wasn't really too much new. Just like some expanded scenes that we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
I don't think there's much worth talking about. Like it kind of like sets kind of the tone. We hear more of his British accent.
It feels like it's a little too close to the chest right now. Like you're just gonna get the show when you get the show. You're gonna get a trailer before the show comes out, like 3 weeks ahead of time, and it's gonna be like it's gonna overshare.
Yeah.
But right now, I just don't like. All right, cool. Oscar Isaac, superhero. Let's do it. That's all I need to know. And then I know decent amount about Moon Knight. Like Moon Knight could be really fun. I can't wait to see him like interact with Deadpool. But
yeah, it was just showing more of action.
Right. If it's just showing more action, that's fine. I'll watch that when I watch the show. Any other spicy things come out in the Super Bowl? I don't feel like I heard.
There's a lot of Bitcoin commercials, crypto.
Fucking crypto.
There's the one where it was just the QR code. It was just bouncing across the screen.
I didn't realize that was a commercial. I thought it was on my TV.
That's what I thought too. I thought it went on for like 30 seconds of just a QR code just bouncing.
It went on way too long.
I was like, wait a second. My TV just went out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking exactly. I'd be like, oh, shit. Yeah. I smacked it 12 times.
But I noticed it was a lot of electric car commercials and crypto.
Well, yeah, buy an electric car already, Danny.
Tesla.
No, don't buy a Tesla. Teslas are overrated.
No, I mean, that's what the commercials were.
Oh, the commercials were Tesla. Yeah, don't buy a Tesla still. They're overrated. Buy the new Chevy Bolt. That's the shit right now. Oh my. That's kind of it. That's it. It's our show.
No, we gotta have more stuff to talk about. What's going on in the world?
No.
Can we find a tier list or something to do?
No, we're not doing that.
No, we don't. We start the content with it. We don't do a tier list in the middle of content. What else are we missing?
I'm gonna go on Reddit/r/movies. John Cena is starring the Looney Tunes live action animated hybrid pick Coyote versus Acme. Do you care about that at all?
Nope.
Okay. Knives Out. No, that's an opinion piece. Yeah, I mean we don't have. Have you seen the Chippendales commercial? The trailer?
No.
No. Oh, the Rescue Rangers.
Yeah, you guys got to engage in the culture once in a while, all right?
No, I've been slack. I saw it come through, and I just didn't click on it. Like I've been lazy.
You got to click on it, even if you're not a fan of Chippendales. Like this trailer did it for me. It's so good.
All right, let me check it out. I'm gonna watch it, and we're gonna get the MTA for audio.
Okay, well don't. I'm not gonna share it on the screen. Just watch it and react to it.
Rescue.
Alrighty, let's mute this.
Hey, I'm gonna mute myself real quick. Nah, you just said
Should I keep talking? I don't know what to talk about. Yeah, Peacemaker, really good show. Y'all should watch it. It's I really don't like that you put me in the spot. Let's go through Reddit and see what we've got. What do we got? There's Weird Signs. Hold up, I've never seen Weird Signs. I don't know. Jack Quaid joins Christopher Nolan's new movie Oppenheimer. I don't know anything about it, but I'm a big fan of both of those people, so that should be really interesting. A Quiet Place 3 arriving 2025. What? I didn't know about that. That's news to me. Big fan of A Quiet Place. I kind of wish we did Jonathan Caro's Christmas movie tier list, like we did with the horror movies. I didn't know he was doing that, but it was. Yeah, It's a Wonderful Life is my number one Christmas movie, in case you were wondering. Someone throw me some questions in the chat because I'm drowning over here. Like I'm struggling. I don't know what to talk about. The Super Bowl was good. You know what? Here we go. Here's what I'll talk about. I think people who say sports ball is the lamest shit ever. Like, it's just so fucking lame. It's like if someone sees a comedy and they're like, and I'm like, oh, well, you saw a new funny talk. It's so fucking stupid. Just let people enjoy things, you know. Like you can like sports. It's fine. I like sports. I was rooting for the Rams. Yeah. I mean, people say that the Super Bowl didn't have a true villain this year, and I disagree because I think it's Eli Apple. He's the true villain. But that is my sports talk. How long is this? How long is this trailer? The Lord of the Rings trailer was out, but I don't really care about Lord of the Rings. I've never seen them.
Okay, so the Chippendales trailer was better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Yeah. I will say, I feel like they intentionally didn't bring Gadget into CG to recreate that sexual repressed generation again.
Yeah. Yeah, that thought didn't occur to me, but it makes sense.
They were like, yeah, furries are going to go haywire if we put too much of her out there. Can't do it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That was not what I was expecting it to be.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah. And it said the Lonely Island on there.
Yeah, Lonely Island attached to it, I think is really interesting. But what's more interesting is the Jurassic Park trailer that we actually haven't talked about on the show yet.
Oh yeah, I love Jurassic Park. It's my favorite franchise.
It's his favorite series.
Oh, you're right. So
I love it as much as I love anime.
All right, but you've seen the Jurassic World trailer.
I have not.
You haven't?
I've been avoiding it because I want to watch the entire franchise before I want to go in blind.
This is the time to watch it.
So now, I will say that there's something played before, like a movie I saw, or it was like dinosaurs. I think it was a Jurassic trailer, but that's weird because was a previous trailer released for this new movie? No. That's weird because I definitely saw something dinosaur related. It was the latest Fast and Furious movie where
there's dinosaurs in this shit now.
That's right. And they showed all the trailers, and then they started showing the dinosaurs. I was like, wait a second, what's going on? Is this part of the movie? Yeah. Like, they're really like jumping the shark here with the dinosaurs, and then it was
jumping the Cretaceous period is what they're jumping.
Yeah, But yeah, that was interesting. No, I didn't see the trailer.
All right, so I'm going to explain it to you. It'll spoil the second movie, but that's fine. The second Jurassic World, rather. But that one is kind of bad, so that's
We
fine.
don't have. It's okay.
So, dinosaurs taking over the Earth.
Mhm.
Like, modern day, it's just they're incorporated. They're in Europe. They're leaping around. Like, they own, like, random cities and stuff like that. It brings the original cast back from the first one, which is pretty fucking jacked to the tits cool.
Mhm.
And just hijinks. Like, it's off the rails in a really fun way. Like, it looks like Jurassic World was like a playful homage, right? Jurassic World is the Force Awakens of like the Jurassic Park verse. It was like an homage. It's just trying to kind of hit it for beat, but also serving as homage while still doing a little bit of extra fun. The second Jurassic World movie, bad. But Jurassic World 3 just looks like it's going fucking nuts. And it's just like,
I like it. This is what I wanted. The Jurassic, just the open world
right.
dinosaurs.
Yeah.
That's what we've been wanting to have.
Yeah, we've been wanting to have
have the dinosaurs just run loose and just
just fuck it. Let's go nuts. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that sounds super fucking fun. I think it could be totally campy. I think it could be totally cheesy. I think it could be totally fucking nonsense, and I'd be on board with it at this point because it just looks fun. Like, it looks fun. It looks like a summer fun dinosaur crazy movie, and that's enough for me.
Interesting. So I looked it up, and apparently it was Jurassic World Dominion trailer that played before F9. It was a special preview that was only played at IMAX screenings.
That's so weird.
So there you go.
Was it like a little movie, or was it like a?
Yeah, it was like a little short, like kind of like.
Oh, I know that short. Okay, there is a short where it's like a girl in the trailer.
That's a short movie.
Yeah, it's like
that has nothing to do with the movie.
Yeah, it's not showing anything from the movie. It's just like a bit showing what the world looks like post Jurassic World 2. Like,
it's like a web series.
Yeah.
It's like when they did the Walking Dead with the machete.
Yes, it's a perfect example, Danny. So yeah, that's a bit it's going for. Tell me that doesn't look kind of interesting then.
What?
What you saw with the short? Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it looked really interesting. I thought it was very, very visually interesting.
Now go watch all 6 Jurassic Park movies and
I will. I promise you, I'm gonna watch all the Jurassic movies leading up to the Jurassic World Dominion.
Yeah. So all 5.
All 5.
2 of which, 2.5, maybe 3. There's
Pretty
about
bad.
3 movies. Yeah, there's about 3 total movies of like good content in that. I won't lie. 2 of those movies. Jurassic Park 3 is pretty campy and dumb, but it's kind of like fun in its dumbness, which it knew what it was doing.
Yeah.
And then Jurassic World 2 took itself a little too seriously while also not taking itself seriously enough. That's the best way I can describe it. One's a masterpiece, though. I fight for one every day.
It's hard to top that, though.
Yeah, and that's not even an unpopular opinion. Everybody's like, yeah, we agree. I'm like, okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
But Nat's gonna underrate Jurassic World or Jurassic Park 1.
Okay.
I
want you to write down your predictions on how I'm gonna rank these movies.
Okay. All right. I can already tell you right now exactly what that order is gonna be. Okay.
So here's the thing. I'm not like the biggest movie person. I'm trying to be. Like I've been watching a lot of movies, but like I saw this trend going around like years ago where it was like every year you've been alive, just like what's your favorite movie? And the year that I was born was 93. And I honestly I don't think I've seen a single movie that came out in 93.
Probably not. 93 was a banger year for movies too.
So I'm excited because Jurassic Park came out in 93. So I'm gonna have a new favorite 93 movie.
So here's my order. I'm gonna put it out right now. Danny, do you have an order?
Let me see your order.
Okay, I'll tell you my order.
He's just gonna copy your list and switch.
Probably. So despite how crazy you want to find a way to sit there and call Jurassic Park overhyped, it's still going to be your first of this series. It's still going to be number 1. I think
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. Yeah, okay. The original. Yeah. And then just because I think you want to fuck with us, I think you would put Jurassic World over it just to do it. So regardless, I'm going to say Jurassic World is going to be number 2. If you're being honest with yourself, Jurassic World will be your number 2.
Listen, I'm gonna post this list up on Letterboxd, and I would never mess with my fans on Letterboxd.
Yeah.
So okay. I wouldn't lie to you.
So Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, Jurassic Park 2,
okay,
Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World 2.
Okay, all right. We'll see if this holds up. We'll see if this is where I land.
But remember, Nat does tend to like bad movies.
What are you talking about? I don't love bad movies.
He might surprise me with where he puts Jurassic Park 3. Jurassic Park 3 is the X factor in there.
I don't like terrible movies, but he likes movies that are like.
I have great taste in movies. What do you mean? Name an example.
Which terrible movie does he like, Danny? He likes bad TV. I think he likes
I don't like bad TV. You hate good TV.
No, you like Love Is Blind and stuff like that.
Love Is Blind is good. What do you mean?
You like trash TV.
What was that movie? Life Itself.
Sorry, let me change the adjective. It's not bad TV. It's trash TV. Those are two different things.
Okay, yeah, you got a point. I do like trash TV.
You like trash TV.
You're
a TV raccoon, and you know it.
I have some guilty pleasures, but that I don't really feel guilty about. But Danny just brought up Life Itself, which I will say I do like Life Itself. But if you look at my rankings, it's pretty low.
How do you feel about Gossip Girl?
I love Gossip Girl.
Gossip Girl's
good show. I don't know what point you're trying to prove here with the Gossip Girl example.
It's all in that trash. It's in that trash TV category.
It's not trash TV. It
is CW in its most tone deaf. Okay.
No. Okay. That was CW back in like 08. All right. That was when it was
admittedly CW's prime.
Yes.
But it didn't have the tongue in cheek in it that it should for being a CW show. Maybe in the later seasons, I don't know. I only saw like 5 or 6 episodes in passing as Hannah rewatched it. So
5 or 6 episodes. You can't say that Gossip Girl's bad.
Yes, I can, because I've seen enough CW shows to know exactly how they evolve if you give them enough seasons every fucking time.
You know what? That's fair. Especially with the Arrowverse shows.
Arrow, Flash, any of those shows, they start really strong, like a first season or two. They actually do the concept they present to you, and then they get CW'd. And then the writers at CW say, let's fuck this up. Let's get crazy, guys. I got a wild idea. Teen drama, romance. Let's do it. And then they do it every time.
Riverdale
is fucking nuts. Riverdale is the most gossipy girl with new. It is actually no. It's Powerpuff Girls. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be what Powerpuff Girls is. Which, to be fair, I'm gonna hate watch the shit out of that when CW puts that out. But I don't think it's ever coming out now. I think after Chloe Bennett left and everybody else left, they were like, shit. This might actually get canned.
Did everyone else left? Is Dove Cameron still attached?
I think Dove left. I think hold on. Let me Google this real quick.
If Dove left, then this show's not going to get made because
CW Powerpuff.
What's the point without Dove?
No, I agree. I think if for the ridiculous characters that they're going for, Dove Cameron remains attached as Bubbles. Okay, so Dove Cameron is still there. Hold on. When did this article come out? April 2021. That was okay. That's whenever, Chloe Bennett exited.
It was 10 months ago.
Yeah, so this has been a long time. We haven't heard word of this show since August.
Yeah, I don't think it's happening.
But it was a good CW show. iZombie.
I actually heard decent things about iZombie, but
I haven't seen it. But I will say I take great offense to you comparing Gossip Girl to Riverdale. Those two are completely different shows.
Not in genre or content, just that they are
fucking vampires and werewolves in Riverdale. Like
yeah. I mean, why the fuck not? You know what Riverdale is to me. Riverdale is Gossip Girl if Supernatural suddenly exploded into the season around season 2.
Yeah. You know what? That's a good thing you said that, because Supernatural was another show that didn't evolve. It did kind of in the middle, but then it got good again. So there you go.
It apparently hit a valley where it went back.
I think it was like season 7 or something with the Leviathans where it got bad. Then it got good again. So
yeah, the last season I watched was the one where the angels all I think they killed God or something, and then the angels all start falling out.
That was like season 5 or 6.
No, it was a little bit later because I remember the Leviathan thing. Leviathan happened.
Oh, okay. So I don't know.
Hold on. I'll Google it. What Supernatural season ends with? Who's the devil guy?
Crowley.
Crowley. He gets stabbed. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't finished the series, but I want to get back to it. But some fucking people kind of spoiled it for me on Twitter that a certain someone dies, and I'm mad about it because I'm never gonna watch the show.
Yeah, but death in Supernatural has never been too. Season 8.
The final episode, though. The final episode. That's permanent.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Like that's a big deal. Season 8 was the last one I watched. Wow, I watched a lot of Supernatural. That's crazy.
Season 8?
Yeah, I got all the way to 8.
Let me check Netflix real quick.
Yeah, it's wild. How many seasons in there? 13.
I don't know. Maybe.
Supernatural has some great fucking episodes. I just can't remember what they are. That's my problem.
I like the episode where they get on meta and they meet their real actor.
Those ones were fun. Those ones I did like. All right, those ones were really good.
So I'm on season 13. And there are 15 seasons.
So you're 2 seasons short.
Well, I'm technically 3 seasons short because I'm on like episode 3 of 13.
That's fair.
See, look at that. Supernatural, season 13.
God. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to be our show for today. We've talked to you for an hour. We've entertained.
I wish Kelsey was here because I want to talk about Love Is Blind.
I know you want to talk about Love Is Blind. You want to talk about Peacemaker, and we talked about Peacemaker without her. So
can I just go off on Love Is Blind for a second because I should have done this when you guys were watching the trailer, but I didn't.
All right, sell us on Love Is Blind again.
I'm not gonna sell you on Love Is Blind because you're never gonna like it.
I might. I like some trash.
Oh,
do you know the premise?
No, I feel like I've been told the premise and I've forgotten. What is it again?
I saw an SNL skit about it.
Okay, well that's not the same thing.
Yeah.
So they have a bunch of men and a bunch of women in separate rooms, and they're these pods where they all go on dates with each other, like all of them. And there's like a wall where you can't see the other person, but you can hear them talk. Yeah. So they have kind of like these blind.
Do they have like a silhouette? Like, do you see that?
Nope.
Okay.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
So they just hear their voice. That's all they have to go off on.
Gotcha.
And they go on like several dates over the course of like, I don't know, like I want to say a few weeks, maybe a few days. I don't know. Somewhere where it's a very short amount of time, but enough time for them to fall in love apparently. And they have to propose, and if they say yes, then they get chosen to go to Mexico to have their like little get together, and they get to meet each other in real life and everything. And then it follows them as we lead up to the wedding, and that's when they can say no, I don't want to marry you. And so that's basically what Love Is Blind. Love Is Blind is all these people who are desperate for love, who want to get married, proposing to each other and seeing if that works without the whole physical attraction and the distractions of the real world.
That sounds almost cruel.
You would think that, but it has produced a couple of successful marriages.
Okay, and it may, but
so
can you imagine your first marriage being a TV show thing though?
Like, yeah, I know. It's crazy. But I think last season they followed 5 couples. And 2 of them are still married, and at least one of them is in a very healthy relationship. And I'm rooting for them. But this season, I don't think any of them are gonna work.
They're all irredeemable.
Yeah. So there's 6 couples. One of them is like an atheist, and the other one is like a hardcore religious person. So that's been the source of a lot of drama. So
if there's 6 couples and they all date each other though, right? Like they're not tied to like the devoutly religious person is not trapped with this atheist, or are they?
No. Okay. So they all date each other. So like if there's 20 guys, then
so it's just like Call to Action, right?
I mean, kind of, but it's more like split.
We don't do that.
So if there's 20 guys and 20 girls, and the one girl will date all 20 guys.
Gotcha.
And then several guys can have a connection with one girl. So like the girl has to choose.
Yeah.
And so the religious girl wanted a different guy, but he chose a different girl. So now she's settling for the atheist guy.
Oh no. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually, I can see that trying to work, or she's gonna try to just make a believer out of him. I know.
What's the real What's the real?
No, because he's more into her than she is into him. Because he's like, oh, you remind me so much of my mom. She was also super religious, and she was like, oh, I don't know if because neither of us
like that.
Neither of us are gonna change our minds. I don't think this is gonna work out. And yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Like, so this season doesn't have the crazy lady that season 1 had with Jessica, where she was just like reality TV gold. But I mean,
all right. So if I'm gonna watch a season of this show,
season 1, yeah,
no questions asked. I start with season 1.
Okay, I'll watch it tomorrow.
I don't know how season 2 ends yet because they only released the first 5 episodes.
Yeah,
there's 5 more to go. But
I haven't. So I'll watch it tomorrow.
Okay, report back to me with your findings because there's a lot of content for season 1. There's the initial episodes, and then there's like a reunion episode, which came out like a few months ago. And let me tell you, it is juicy. All right, people you think are nice people are actually scumbags.
That's reality things.
Yeah, that's reality, baby.
Look at me.
I know, right?
Look at Danny Cost.
The
He's a DJ.
Lovable, huggable, but secretly toxic.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, Jersey baby, born in my blood.
Leos are toxic, everybody. That's the moral of this story. Anyway, guys, I think that's gonna be our show.
What's the other one with the island?
Oh, so Too Hot to Handle.
Yeah.
Let me sell you on Too Hot to Handle. I know Dylan's trying to get us to leave, but I don't know what I'm talking about. Too Hot to Handle because Danny's curious.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Too Hot to Handle. They get a bunch of like horny singles. They put them on an island. They tell them it's gonna be like a show called like Pleasure Island or something, and they don't realize, and it's actually Too Hot to Handle, where you're not allowed.
Okay, I do like this. This is the no show bit where you tell them we are going on an interview show, and then they're on a different show. You're winning me on this concept.
They think they're gonna have lots of sex, meet a lot of sexy people, but so the rules are no kissing, no heavy petting, no sex of any kind, including self gratification. So
wait, including no masturbation.
Exactly, no masturbation. Every time that someone violates these rules, they take away money from the winner's pot. And so they're
the holiest people on earth and tell them they can't.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They said you can't have sex and you have to make meaningful connections without the physical aspect. And so this show is so good for all the wrong reasons. It's so funny that these people can't control themselves and they have to have sex. And watching them like lose money and everyone else confronting them about it, like, how could you have sex when you're not supposed to? And then they, in turn, have sex a few days later.
Yeah,
so it's prime trash TV.
Okay, so that one sounds a little better than I was giving it credit for. Actually, I find that more interesting than Love Is Blind.
Yeah, no, it is a more interesting concept, but I will say the results are kind of unsatisfying because so I'm not supposed to the first season. The first season they did it in a way that's different, and I thought it was really, really satisfying. The second 2 seasons are where so they have the people there vote on who they think should be the winner, and the result is disastrous for the second season. Because the second season, the guy definitely does not deserve it. He should not have won. But yeah, the third season, the person that won, I would say did deserve it, but then they kind of abused some flight staff on a flight after the show. So
I remember you talking about that.
They're also bad people. So, but yeah, those are the reality TV shows on Netflix. Also watch The Circle, which is a legitimately good show, and it's not about finding love.
Well, that's our show tonight, everybody. Make sure to tune in next week. Nat will be here. Danny might be here. Kelsey might be here. I won't be here. I'll actually be out for the next 2 weeks on Wednesday.
Okay, well, then I won't be here either. What the hell?
Okay, well, you're not going to be here either.
Me and Kelsey gonna run this town.
Yeah, Danny, Kelsey, you guys do the show without us.
Good luck with that without the StreamYard access. We're gonna be rating Dwayne.
Yeah, Ray Dwayne. Happy birthday, Dwayne. Make sure to let him know happy birthday from Call to Action.
We're already over there.
Already ranting.
And I am ending the stream on YouTube.